So Amazon West is bringing Blue Protocol to the West, and a lot of people are mad that the game was going to be censored by Amazon in a minor way, and I mean a minor way. Play on words there. Now, Amazon is bringing Blue Protocol to the West in 2024, and they've decided to censor a few things in the game for legal reasons, apparently, for rating reasons, apparently. That's things that they're telling us. Right here, you can see the character size S has been completely removed according to Bandai Namco stats. The body type S was used by 50% of players. They really censor popular things, hoping they won't be noticed. What they mean by character S, there are 3 body types in the game. There are small, medium, and large, apparently. And what's being removed is the small body type, which can be made into a small girl or a small boy character. And they also removed the jiggle physics from the character creator. Now, you put these two things together, you see the issue, right? Because a lot of the people that are complaining about both being gone. So once again, we see the issue, right? That's some weird shit. And I'm gonna say it honestly, because people don't seem to understand that releasing some of these things into our atmosphere, into our media, just makes it seem like certain things are okay, where those things are Japanese culture. Like that's part of their anime culture, part of their gaming culture, that they have those lolly style characters in everything, and it doesn't matter how jiggly or how robust those characters are. Here in the US, we don't generally have that in our media, in our cartoons, in our games and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know why y'all thought that was going to happen to come over here in the first place. Amazon has their own rules about how they do everything, and we're actually going to go ahead and read an article here. But yeah, there are a lot of people on Twitter that need to have their search history probably gone through, because the level of anger they are, to say the things that they're saying and post the things they're posting. It's just like, like, you want someone to lose their job because they decided to censor the game. They decided to remove the small body type and jiggle physics from the game. Go get a girlfriend. Actually, no, you don't need to get a girlfriend. You need to be alone forever. Yeah, no, just be alone forever. I'm sorry. That's gonna be the meanest thing I say in this video. But people like that just really don't need to be around people. They need to be on a watch list. They need to be checked. Their history needs to be checked every 15 days or so, because whatever they have on their search list, bro, is probably just degenerate crap. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into this article on what is actually being censored. This is from, I don't know how to say this guy's last name. And this is on Niche Gamer. When confronted about the censorship in the English release, not going to try to pronounce that because I'm going to destroy it. Admitted to the content in pursuit of scene ratings, such as removing jiggle physics button from character creation. And so this is the interviewer asking, let's start with the first question. Censorship is a huge topic in the West. Can you confirm if the elements of the game will be changed in Blue Protocol to fit the Western scene? If yes, may you please expand on this subject? We're going to call him Mike. So Mike says, so I'll talk at a high level in terms of the goals of what we were trying to accomplish in this, and then we'll go back down into the specifics. I think the censorship comes in different ways, and levels of the censorship is usually where we find disagreements in the community, within the community. Generally speaking, when we're talking about censorship for Blue Protocol, we want to bring Shimuka-san's vision for the game to the Western players. However, there are layers where we have to think about cultural, legal, and regulatory perspectives. We want the content and events to be the same one-to-one. When we talk about changes, we're looking at a perspective from bringing the game to as many people as possible. We're targeting a T rating since it is an anime game, and generally speaking, anime is much more approachable for the teen market unless you start going towards certain extremes. This game does not really play to those extremes. The general changes that we're looking at is how do we make that approach to this game? A change for us in the West, specifically in the character creation menu, the female characters will no longer have physique. I'm not sure that's spelled right. Anyway, Physics Shake available. It's bugging me now because now I gotta look it up. These are the types of changes that are culturally accepted in Japan, and which they do in their titles. However, in the West, see, that's what I said. However, in the West, it can be uncomfortable for our players, and that's where they will step in to say, "Hey, can we make a slight change for this?" One of the other changes that we talked about, which players have already seen, is about making changes to the outfits of the children characters to make some outfits less revealing. These things are not necessarily going to detract from the gameplay experience or from the story that is going on, but generally speaking, will make it so when parents or friends are playing with other teens, that they're not necessarily going to be pulled out of the environment or game's perspective. So, from a censorship point of view, again, we're looking at what to do when we need to hit the requirements of all of the entities. I'm like skipping pages, skipping lines. The country legal requirements and the regulatory ones. We're trying to stay away from particularly censoring what the game is or story is, because we want the vision to be the same from Japanese version to the West. So Blue Protocol Database went on to confirm. Wait, is that what BSDP is? I'm done. Anyway, to confirm that SBI type is removed from the Amazon game with Blue Protocol version. And so, yeah, like, it's nothing that's going to change the content in the game. They're not removing dungeons based, like, they're not censoring dungeons and removing stuff from dungeons because it's too risque or anything like that. They're just making some characters more acceptable to see in their clothing. And there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't understand the people that actually have an issue with this. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm baffled because, like, either you aren't a pedophile and you're just arguing this for the sake of arguing this, or you are and you need to just be on a watch list and people just need to not be around you. I feel like those are the only two stances, like, not gonna lie. Like, I honestly don't think that, like, that stuff needs to be in games when it comes to it. Like, if you want to see Jiggle, go to a strip club, go get a girlfriend, go do something outside, like. But I honestly, that's just personally me. Like, I'm married, I got a wife, so I don't really care about, seeing Jiggle physics in games, and I never really cared about stuff even when I was younger. So it's like, I don't really get it. But yeah, let me know if you think these people are bugging about this whole Jiggle physics thing. People are actually saying that they're boycotting the game. They're not going to play Blue Protocol because of the censorship in the West, and they hope Amazon loses the game. They hope the game fails and all this other stuff because of the censorship, because they don't get to make lolly characters and all this other crap. So let me know what you guys think if these people are tripping. I personally think they're tripping, but hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm tripping personally about my thoughts on this situation? Let me know what you think. Like I said, in the comments, hit me up. Peace.